The heat is on. The Twin Cities housing market is up. Prices are rising and sales outpaced listings in some areas of the metro. But some houses end up on the market a little longer than others. One key to a quick sale is curb appeal, and real estate professional Andy Prasky is here with 4 simple updates and great returns on your investment. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
So hard to believe that some houses are sitting there, but they are.
There are pockets right now. We're still seeing parts of the market that are absolutely on fire.
Yeah.
Multiple offers the day they list, and then we're seeing other pockets where it's just kind of sitting still. And there's you need a little more competitive advantage in those markets where, you know, we stage the insides of the house, and then we really need to pay attention to the outside too, because some people stop right at the curb.
Yeah, it's the first impression, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so what are some ideas that we can do here?
You know, some of the things that I look at is, number one is kind of creating that entryway where you have a clear path to the front of the house. And I like to accent and get the, as you come up to the home, making sure that the concrete, that you don't have old sidewalks that are unlevel or settling. You want to fix those things. Maybe add some pavers. You can actually dress up the front with flower pots to get their eyes up off the sidewalks looking at the house.
Right.
You know, but make a clear path to the front door.
All right, and so you say add architectural accents. What does that mean?
You know, features in the home, such as if you live on a lake or if you live on a pond or maybe you have a sport court in the back, making sure that you have a clear path to get down to those features that really make your house different, I think adds an advantage to you and really accentuates the feature you're trying to, you know, show off.
So it might be the one thing that sets you apart from another house, maybe in the same price range sort of thing.
They will reference the, remember the house with the...
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
All right, don't forget smell and sound.
This is a big one. I think a lot of us, the people, when they pull up to your house, they're going to immediately look at the curb appeal. They're going to look at the maintenance. Is there any deferred maintenance on the home? But then they look at, is there sounds? What they're observing their surroundings, and does it smell nice? Is there a restaurant right next door? Is there, you know, the traffic? Is there airplane noise? And so, taking a waterfall for an example that creates a white noise, like they do in the backyard here, is a wonderful way to kind of mask and create a calming effect with your buyers as they come up to the house.
You want them to feel serene when it feels like home.
Absolutely.
And the other thing that you say is leave the lights on or light it up.
Yeah, that's one of the techniques that I think is really overlooked. And this time of the year when we have the later sunsets, it's not as effective. But I'll tell you what, when you look at into the fall, early spring, when we actually have the ability to have showings that are
like this picture that we're seeing now. It's a little bit darker there, so you can see, you can tell the lights.
Especially entertaining areas, being able to light those entertainment areas to really showcase some fun spots on the house. Or for an example, the executive level homes, you're going to have an executive buying that house. They may work later, so the showings may be later in the evenings, and this is a great way to make your house really stick out and accentuate the architecture, show off why your house is different than the other 3 that they looked at in the same evening.
Just don't blow the fuses like we did at our house when we were showing the lights.
Absolutely.
All right, so what else can you tell people right now with this market?
You know, the market is kind of crazy. Like we talked about being competitive. You really want to take a look at what's going to give you the best ROI.
Yeah.
I do tell everyone, go to the curb and look at your own house.
Return,
yeah, sorry. Talking a little business.
Jargon,
yeah. I say stand at the curb and observe your own house and would you buy your house? You know, what can you do to really make that house look nice? Because when we live there, sometimes we forget to put the paint on the front door and make it accentuate, or add a bench so that they can stop and really appreciate the flowers you've planted. Or maybe you have a beautiful part of architecture on one side of the house and you want to add an arbor that actually draws their attention to that side, and they really appreciate the architecture you have.
Sometimes it's just the little things that matter, right?
Yeah.
Andy, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.